Hello and welcome to Love and Money Talk. My name is Aisha Yusufu and this video is going to be about love, all love. But we're going to start and we're going to start with self-love. Yeah, that's even the only thing I'm going to talk about today because it's one of the things that we neglect a lot. So many people neglect to actually have a relationship with themselves, to actually love themselves and actually be there for themselves. Unconditional love. It doesn't matter whether your face is not the kind of face that you'd have loved to have. It doesn't matter whether your figure is not the kind of figure that you'd have loved to have. It doesn't matter whether one thing or the other, it's not the way that it's going to be, but it's just to look at the whole of yourself and just love yourself unconditionally and know that you're deserving of love. By the way, as you go through this video is not edited. It's just raw the way it is. It's just the way it is. And yes, there are times that I will and it's part of it all. And I think what is most important for me is actually the message, and that's where my strong point is, and that's where I'm just going to focus on. And I decided, let me just do this thing. Yes, I might not have gotten the hang of editing and all of that, but at least I have the hang of talking, and that's what is most important. So you see, already I'm loving myself unconditionally because this is who I am and I'm deserving of that love. Okay, more to this serious talk. You see, a lot of people, find keep going from one relationship to the other, or just aren't fulfilled in their relationship one way or the other because they've not really found time to really have a relationship with themselves. They've not found time to really know who they are. It's very important to actually know who you are. As many people come to me for mentoring and they're like, oh, you know, how do you get to do what you do? You're bold, you're this, you're that. I say, look, the first thing that you need to understand is actually to know who you are and accept you for who you are and love yourself unconditionally. The moment you are able to do that, then it doesn't matter what any other person is saying or doing or what people are saying about you. You will not go around looking for validation, trying to seek for validation, get people to like you, because especially in this day where a lot of people are so obsessed about what other people think about them. And that just reminded me of the 1640, no, is it 16? 18, no, 18-40-60 rule. Oh my goodness, the first time I read of that rule, I was in awe. I was like, oh my goodness, I needed to hear this a long time ago. What it says is that at 18, you worry about what people think. You're obsessed with what people think. You do things based on what people would say or what they would think or how they would perceive you and all of that. Then at 40, when you get to 40, you don't even care. You're like, please, you're giving everybody the middle finger and doing your own thing and owning your life and just do what you want to do without giving two hoots about what anyone is going to say. And then you turn 60 and you realize that nobody was ever thinking about you. All that time you were thinking, nobody had your time. Nobody has your time. They're like, you're your own. People have their own problems. People are dealing with their own wahala. It's not you. See people denying themselves a lot of things. Say with or thinking about, oh, what will people say, or what. Let them say what they want to say. It's their mouth. As long as they are not bothering your mouth to say it, no wahala, no problem. It's there. Let them do they. But what is most important is that what do you think about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you perceive yourself? Do you give yourself permission? Are you hard on yourself? Are you hating yourself? Maybe the way you look, the way this. So it wouldn't matter. For example, some people come and say, oh, Aisha, you have brown teeth. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's factual. And then I should be angry about that? No, it's reality. The person just said what it is that I have. I mean, it means that the person's eyes are actually working. I shouldn't be laughing, right? This is unedited. Let me behave myself. But that's just the basic fact. It means the person's eyes are working, and truly I have brown teeth, and that's it. And yeah, in my secondary school days, that was one of the things that you said to me, and I'm done. I'm like, oh my goodness, you would have killed me. But then I've come to accept myself with my brown teeth, and I love it. I love me, and this is what nature has given me. And today, even though I know, yeah, there's teeth I can go and whiten my teeth. And I'm like, do I really want to? I've accepted it, so it doesn't mean anything to me. So you first of all have to accept yourself and love yourself before others. We know that it doesn't matter what they say to you. But when you yourself have not accepted yourself, that you yourself, you're also denigrating yourself, then whenever any other person says it, it means such a lot. I mean, let people do what they want to do. On my social media bio, you see I said I don't do labels. I am me, I say it as it is, and that you would either love me or hate me, and either way it's perfectly fine. I have so much love for myself that I'm not sitting down and waiting for somebody else to love me. Yes, I'm married, I have children, but guess what? I'm not depending on any of them to give me love. I am giving myself love. Excess love is oozing out. I mean, this baby loving herself. You want to try me? I can stay in the mirror. I'm like, I will admire myself. I'll be do this, and I'll be wearing my, my little LBD, little black dress. I stand in front of the mirror, admire myself, love myself, smile. So I'm not going out and thinking about who is giving me compliment or who is not giving me compliment. Yeah, that's not most important, because I found that relationship with myself. I can stay on my own, and for me, I thank God, even as a much younger person, as a young adult, as teenager, as a young adult, I was able to have a relationship with myself whereby even if I wasn't in any relationship, it didn't bother me. I wasn't like, hooked upon the fact that, I had to be in a relationship and then you keep jumping on anybody that comes. No, I was very okay with not being in a relationship, because of course I was in a relationship with myself. I love myself. I love myself. I have fun with myself. I can be with myself. I can spend all day, all week, all month, all year with myself. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. And then I also have, and so because of that love, it comes out, and then you find out that that love, people don't have any business other than to love you. The one you bring close, the one that are not loving you, because let them stay where they want to stay. I think it's most important that we keep that in mind, and then we continue to use that. Okay, I'm having interruption now, but I'm not editing this, you're going to see that. And so we just keep it going. And so it's very important for everyone to understand that it's really, really important for you to have a relationship with yourself, for you to love yourself, for you to be there with you. And even when we are talking about love, the first place we need to start about is that self-love, which a lot of people are neglect. And I always say to people, if you can't love yourself, how can you love any other person? You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you've not experienced. You can't give what you've not given yourself permission to have. And so it's very important. That self-love is something that is very important. It's not selfish. I want some people think that, you're doing, maybe you'll be looked upon as vain. No, there's something vain about it. It's not about vanity. It's about respecting this being that you are, loving this being that you are unconditionally. And that's the only way that you're going to pass that love on to other people and on to somebody else also. And these things are absolutely very important and necessary. And so this is going to be coming up every week. So hopefully I'll be posting more videos on love. So it's love and money talk, and we'll have money talk on Mondays and love on Fridays. How about that? And then other talks in between, and hopefully I'll see more of you. Please let me know in the comment section whatever it is that you want us to talk about, and hopefully you did stay to the end of the video. I'm gonna keep them on 10 minutes or less. I wouldn't want it to be more than 10 minutes. And even if you get to watch up to 10 minutes, fantastic. It's going to be videos basically where we just talk about love, we talk about money, financial independence, financial literacy, businesses, how to start businesses and all of that. I've been doing business since the year 2000. I've been married since the year 1998, and I was deliberate in every of my relationship. I'm that kind of person who is a chaser. I'm not the one that is chased. So we'll talk more about that, and it's part of the things that we go about in talking about all of this love relationship, how it's important that we not just find ourselves but also know that there are things that we can do. So this is it. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much. Please let me know everything in the comment section.